get inside with your experiences and share and let us know as well. All right, we're trying to find out today. Should a couple live together? In your honest opinion, all right, hit us up with your yes and your no's. Yeah, should a couple live together before getting married? All right, is it a good move or bad move? All right, good move, but yeah. All right, whatever it is in your honest opinion, man, hit us up and give us your take, boy. Should a couple live together before getting married? All right, and if the plan is to get married and you're all living together and things ain't work out, what you just do? Just decide you ain't get, you just scrap it. Yeah. Boy, I don't know, man. Y'all need to get inside that. WhatsApp me. You could use the teleswitch as well and call me up. Let me know. Hey, give me your take, all right? Your honest opinion. Yeah, run it through your cerebellum and let me know. Big and serious. Yeah. And I've been there before. Yeah, if you know, probably you went through, you had experience with a divorce. You could also hit us up and let us know as well. Big and serious. Should a couple live together before getting married? In your honest opinion, yeah? I know a lot of persons would be like, yes. All right, but there are some pros and there are some cons. In other words, there are some advantages and some disadvantages as well. Hey, feel free to share, boy. We inside the building, WhatsApp machine, and live on Facebook. Check us out on all social media platforms, boy. We on Twitch and YouTube as well. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of comments from Twitch recently, so feel free. Hey, make your comment, let your voices be heard. Big and serious. Should a couple live together before getting married? Yeah. In your honest opinion, let us know, man. Alright, you know, my co-host is inside as well. Yeah, there's one Ras and one Ballet. One Bobo Jet, I'll go on Bobo Jet. Yeah.
Boy, it's Sampai, how are you?
I go to the chase. What are the vibes?
Well, with me, I don't want to man live with me. I want to live alone. So if me you have any one pass up, live with me right now.
So how you want me and you did it?
Well, me and you go there now, but not to live with me.
So when we were Rose, how that going?
Well, you come and get a clothes and then me have to give and then you go.
So how about you just, just give me what you have to give me and we just leave it right there? So you don't believe you have to live together?
No, man, not right now, man. You have some man kind of sticky and you have some woman kind of sticky. So if you live alone, it is good to be alone sometimes. Definitely. But you know that.
But you never been married though. I don't think I've asked you that question before.
Yes, me married, yes. Me married.
So what?
Yeah, but me left me husband because he do me a thing where women are like, and me just get rid of he and he go back to where he come from.
I hope it's not the kicking the back door thing.
No, really, not really. He been hurt me feelings with something and then me just get rid of he.
He make a wrong move.
Yeah. And me just get rid of he.
So you know.
But right now we want me back, but me not have no time right now. When you left somebody, you left them.
Yeah, you don't believe in second chances?
No. You just go on with your life still. You have your life ahead of you. You just go on still.
So you don't want a man. You don't want a man. You just sing
down. I want that you for a roasted up.
Alright.
Why you want to turn on my microphone?
There's some shit in the thing I say.
You know, just change the lady upgraded from voice to phone call.
Nothing wrong with that. I like how she just get to the point, you know. She's better than some of them girls out there. You only ring my wrong talk and I we love you a long time, love you like that.
It's long time.
Long time, my brush. She instead of you say that she want a man for living, just come roast the duck and we go there.
That's all.
And she go give me, let me see if I get it right. She go give me what she have to give me.
But that's not a marriage.
Yeah, I go wrong with that. She ain't talking about marriage. She don't want to get married.
Okay.
She was married before and
she got hurt?
Yeah. You know, he didn't move the hinges properly and
you change the lady who the man carry joke much a heavy lumber, man.
I know about that part.
I go in you the man go
so I don't know about that part.
Man, I feel is that the man in down with them thing there.
I like change.
You are the man carries a heavy sack of coals on the head.
I done with chainsaw lady. Come roast the duck from time to time. I'm gonna go give you me have to give and we done.
You're promoting weakness, bro.
Me, brother, you hear the woman call, how come when she be pan like you in touch?
You can't wait my phone, my microphone was on.
You hear me say nothing, bro. You're a hypocrite, man.
You're glad to say one grass and one about it.
Yes, a rasta.
That would be jet to be a rasta.
I don't chase. She calling back for you now. You should call her back.
Me.
Yeah, cute.
I know.
Cute chainsaw lady. Let me tell you something. I used to go in a Carry and Dick Stone, and my husband used to work with Dick and Doral and Hartwell Plan in St. Vincent.
Right.
And the doctor he end up, he does me something, hurt me, and then he mash up and he go back home.
In a drug, in a help cry coals and
no, it's not. Don't tell him.
No. And then after me start to burn coals a couple years about since 2000 till now, me burn coals me alone.
Right.
Because the people who work with me.
I was only thinking out loud, eh?
Don't say a word. You ain't okay no explanation, eh, baby?
Yeah. So me go me there.
Don't worry
yourself. If some boy come and roast up, me give some boy roast up, and me give some boy me have to give.
Don't say a word.
And a lot of people are jealous over that. Because a lot of people when me talk on radio, them are vexed. Otherwise, me don't really comment to like talk on radio.
Yeah, so you study people
are jealous.
You study people then. You study people. You can't study people on a chainsaw.
Okay then. Me know.
Don't say a word, yeah?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Like I've been there before. You're a hater.
I say it.
I changed all my rules.
Promote the witness, bro.
Anyway, big up yourself, Chainsaw Lady. I mean, I was surprised to find out that she was actually married. That I didn't know.
Say didn't know that?
I didn't know that. Alright, not gonna sit there and be a hypocrite. I didn't know that. Alright, so big up yourself. Hit us up and let us know. In your honest opinion, you think a couple should live together before they get married?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I mean, I don't see a married couple. You live in a mother house. I live in my mother house and we married.
You don't have to live in your mother house.
I don't think once you're married, it's supposed to be living together.
You could be renting.
No. Once you're married, once you decide to get married, you're supposed to be living together. In my opinion.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think it's something they have to. But in my opinion, before me and you get married, we have to be living together. And for some time too.
What are the advantages of that?
I just think that, I mean,
you get for roast duck plenty.
No, it ain't matter roast duck. You get to that face and communication, that face and vibe, that energy with the two of you that go determine should we or should not. You know what I mean? I mean,
nah.
when you live in separate ways, there are certain things about this individual you just don't know. That's supposed to be important for you to make that decision in life.
Yeah, but when I get married, if you remember the oath, it is for better or worse.
It doesn't matter.
So even if I get together and you're supposed to really talk it out.
No. If we're not living together, we're not getting married. Big man thing.
That's how you see it?
That's how I see it. In my opinion, I ain't saying that it's a must, but in my opinion, you should be living together before you get married.
Right. Somebody said if you spend a lot of time and nights together, you can learn a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that I'm looking for the word, that
interaction,
the face and interaction and getting to know each other from all different angles. Remember, when you split, when you day over there and I day over here, we're talking on the phone every day, yeah. We might be in a little video call in here, but that vibe, you need to fake all that, right? You could be on a phone with somebody and faking whatever energy they're giving to them. When you're in front of them, you must know. You will see. You must need a pause of faking. You say, boy, nah, boy, that pause ain't doing it because she only want the ring.
Somebody said, living together, not living together. When you get married, things just change.
Things only change if you want to change.
Somebody else said, honestly, it depends on every individual person and the experience. They're going to be different for everyone. When I was younger, I would have agreed and said living together before marriage is a great idea and should be done because you get to see how it is living with that person and their traits, which mean, their vibes, their ways. All right, listen. Now, after I've gone through it, I don't think it's a good idea, nor do I recommend it, because with that comes more fights, arguments, no privacy. You grow apart because you see each other every day and have no room to really miss them, and feelings just die. Again, this is my experience. It would be different for everybody.
Yeah, but if you're living with somebody that's supposed to be your other half, and you pick up on all these problems, so somewhat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that is what you want. You want to fix those problems before you make that decision. No, when you're not living together with that person, that problem still there. That energy is still there. When you don't get married now, you may eventually meet upon them. When you live with a person, you clean up. You try to clean up as much as you could clean up before you make that transition. You may not get to clean up everything though.
The pastor's in the building.
No, I mean, you may not get to clean everything, but you clean as much as you can before you make that transition.
Somebody said, I would say yes, but I would also say marriage changes the dynamics of the relationship, no matter after how long y'all living together. That was the same point I made a while ago. Somebody say living together, they ain't done. All right, in a good way, and in a bad way. All right, one of the good things is that somehow psychologically, when you get married, you don't walk away so fast and don't give up so easily. All right, you try to make things work. All right, the con is that the minute marriage hits, it becomes more of a have to. Some people have lived together for years, but the minute they get married, their dynamics change, and that's a fact. It all depends on the strength of the relationship and the love for one another. I think bottom line is, it all depends on how committed you are to one another. But a preview would be nice. All right, so I guess they're saying yeah in a sense, but they're clearly saying when you get married, the dynamics just change. All right,
I just get a lot. I don't hear that. Actually, see it enough times, but then I think the kind of changes. There's when you get married, obviously there are certain things that should change about your life.
Right.
You understand? We go straight off on it, but then some of the changes that some people have been looking for, it really doesn't really necessary.
All right. Somebody said no, I don't believe so. I did not do it, and it was fine. Yeah. All right. That was one person. Another person said, as a Christian, I would say no, but in the real world, yes. Wow. I wish you could have gone off on that a little bit more there, boy. As a Christian, they would say no. Anyway, big up all my peeps on my Facebook Live. Right? Y'all get inside, man. Hit us up with those comments and let us know, in your honest opinion, do you think that a couple should live together before getting married? In your honest opinion, yes or no? What are the pros and the cons? All right, hit us up. Let us know. Let me see what I'm trying to follow up on our message here. So hold on, let me find this. All right, one minute, people. All right, nice. Hit us up, man. Let us know. Do you believe, in your honest opinion? Somebody said absolutely. Somebody else said no matter how long you live together, after you're married, something changes, and it's never quite as lovely as it was before. Sad to say, but it is true. Wow. Yeah, somebody said, hell yes, if you can't live together for a few months without mess happening, then you don't need to get married. Somebody said it's a double-sided knife. That's interesting. Hit us up and let us know, man, in your honest opinion, do you think that a couple should actually live together before getting married? I'm gonna say one. All right, let's go. Hit us up, man. All your voice notes and comments are welcome, right? And if you have personal experiences, hey, feel free to share as well. Really appreciate it. Somebody said good morning. Yeah, boy. Good one. Everything has advantages and disadvantages, but really and truly, when you're living separately and then you love and then you, I guess that should be move, and you move in together, then some people change and want to take control of someone, so at least you get to know how some people really are.
But that's what I'm saying. So you stop it right there. You say, hey, pull the socks together, brother.
Pull the socks, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, you live inside, man. What's up, man? Tell the switch. What's good?
Brother.
What
go on, Bridget?
Mama says, son, big time to know her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, it's
not an overnight thing. You understand?
So in other words, listen. In other words, listen.
Yeah, you saying.
Come on. Yeah, spend a little time together, man.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to. You're supposed to.
All right,
It don't right already. Just have to be done.
All right, me dads. I hear you loud and clear.
Respect.
Manners. Yehovah's.
You know one of the arguments you might get today is that living away from each other give a time to think and that space to make that choice or whatever the case may be, bro. You need that face and relationship, bro.
Yeah.
You need that presence.
Okay.
The honest way of getting to know somebody is being around them. One of the deepest way.
Maybe one of the best ways then. All right. Somebody said yes. Live together. That's when you see habits and ways you never know that person had. Yeah, we're trying to find out the good and the bad. All right. So if boy, you see, if we plan to get married, me and a woman plan to get married, and we decide we're gonna move in and live, and then after living together, we decide we're not gonna get married.
Okay, and then it just strengthened my point.
End your relationship.
But it strengthened my point because if you never live together, you're gonna get married to this person. But eventually you might live together after, right? Chances are, right? I'm asking.
Chances are y'all get married and y'all not living together. And then
hold on. But you're getting married while not living together, right?
Fair enough.
Chances are when you guys do get married, y'all are going to live together at some point.
More than
likely. Now, when you get married now to this person from separate, and then now you guys living there, you seen all these habits.
Talk it out.
I don't think it will sit well with somebody.
Talk it out.
I think if an individual spot these red flags beforehand, it's better than to spot it after.
For better or worse.
So that what they say. Come on.
That's what they say.
No, that's what they say. You're supposed to Bridget. Yeah, that's the oath. But then you could pick up on these things. You better to pick up on these things before you make that.
I hear you. You're live inside. Good morning to you as well.
Hey, good morning, my dear.
Morning. What's
good?
DJ Q, good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
How are you guys? How was your weekend?
Karen?
Yeah.
Yes, my love.
Yes. Not bad, you know. Not bad, you know. It's all right.
Okay, for me, I would say yes. Because you know why? You will get to know that person. Know who you are going to marry, right?
True, that's one.
I think if they live apart, they maybe go and come. It's not gonna be as good as if they're living together because yet still they don't know how that person is living. So I think living together would be a good thing.
You see any bad in it at all?
Well, I've been there, and I can't say it was bad at the beginning, but at the end, after we get married, and then the thing is, I was young. I was real young, so that's one part. But to me, I believe getting to know the person, living together, you get to know the person better, and maybe it will work out.
All right. And just before you go, right, because you actually said you were young. So, what is it? Do you think it's actually better to get married young, or when you're more mature?
I think it's better to get married when you're more mature, more older.
I get you.
When I get married, you don't want to know my age when I get married.
Don't tell me.
We'll leave it as young.
Yes.
Right.
So, but you know what? I have to give thanks to God because I have 3 beautiful children and they're all grown up. Big man, big woman. Eventually, my first daughter just get married on the weekend.
Wow, nice.
That's good.
Now is my time to live. And then another thing, I've been divorced for like almost 12 years.
Wow.
So I'm living my life.
We don't try to put the maths together, is that
right?
Yeah, thank you very
so
much.
You guys enjoy your day.
All right.
I always love to talk to you guys.
No problem, yeah?
All right,
Yeah. All right. Hey, tell us what you real nice this morning as well. Hey, keep them coming out. We're trying to find out today. Do you believe that a couple over Facebook, big up my Facebook fans, big up my
Big
Facebook
up Jennifer.
people.
Jennifer say yes, absolutely agree.
Absolutely
Big up
agree.
to Toya John, she say yes. Big up to Julia. Julia say yeah, they should. Toya went on to say yes, you can get to know your partner. Plus, cuddle times at night.
Roast duck, she talking about cuddle time at night.
No take peace and go.
Roast duck,
no take peace and go, brother. I hear you again.
I ain't bless up stuff. I always best live together first. Somebody said, Father Bling. Bling, you married, man?
I want to believe so.
Bling, you married, man?
I think so.
Father Bling, boy, sure you have the 15 cards.
But hey, how you put it, Bling, I'm married, man?
I don't know, brother.
But you put it like him. Bling, I'm married, man.
I don't know. You
Bling,
know.
if it's me, I don't take offense on that comment.
Nice,
Bling, I'm married, man.
Bling, let's come across like a gal.
Hear this one. I think you should live together first because you tend to not to work as hard on the relationship.
Give me that again.
I think you should live together first because you tend not to work as hard on the relationship.
I think when all the live apart is when all they should be really working hard. Anyway, you're live inside.
But
Good
that's
morning.
basically what they're saying.
Rampai,
What go on, Dada?
you see that? But you see why I have to give that man that name Pastor?
Why? Tell me why.
You really elaborating this morning, boy. I tell you. You like a teacher.
You preach, boy. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, boy.
Yeah, that's why they cut.
Why hear you? Let me hear your
When
thing.
they cut your jet.
Forget about what I say. What is your thing?
Okay, well, I agree with the pastor, you know.
I know you agree with me. That way it says that was.
That's why I think you're the real teacher this morning. I like how you cut out the locks again, the pastor really fit you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You need to put on the gum now with the Bible.
Hey, can't tell preacher probably ready. They got too far there.
And they're all of there now.
All right, brother.
Enough respect, yeah? Nice. Hey, tell us what you better live inside out. Let me pick up Virgin Shaggy, boy. Shaggy! You don't pick up nobody here. Anyway, Bling say it's always best to live together first. It helps to prevent early breakup. You need time to get used to each other's living conditions. Alright, fair enough. What are the pros and the cons, man? Hit us up and let us know. Alright, do you think that it's a wise move for a couple to live together before getting married? In your honest opinion, right? I really want to hear some personal experiences as well.
Yes, Stumper, good morning. Good morning, Q.
Bless.
Yes, Stumper, based on the topic this morning, man, let me tell you, based on experience. Well, I think the best thing to do, not to live with a woman before marriage. I think the best thing is to do is to visit. You know what I mean? She can come over, you can go over, visit her, and stuff like that. Stumper, the reason why I say that, sometimes, you know, you have some women out there, I mean, when a woman dress and she put on, she hairstyle and she eyelash and whatever, and I mean, some women, they spend the money to take care of themselves. They look pretty, nice. You walk down any aisle with them in a minute. It's very good. They take care of themselves. But where some of them live and the way how they keep their home, sometimes is not good at all. I mean, dishes in the sink leaving overnight. Sometimes they use the bathroom, the jars all over. You know what I mean? Let me say underwear all over. You know what I mean? They don't clean up after the mess. So, you know, you as a man, if you're moving with a woman and you intend to marry her and you're moving and you have to deal with that.
You can fix it.
Yeah, you might talk to her.
No, you can fix
and
it,
say,
man.
babes, I mean, come on, man. We have to keep this place clean, babes, this and that. And you know what I mean? And she don't listen. She might do it today, tomorrow. She don't do it again. And then, that's a stress on you, man. And you're not that kind of person. I mean, if you're a man and you're nasty too, then, to each his own. But that's a stress on you. And then you're going to think, boy, I'm going to marry this woman next year. And look how she living, bro. So I think the best thing is to do, man, is to really visit. Let she come over. She see how you live. You see how she lives, how she take care. Because marriage is not just a thing, man, that people just feel they walk down there and go to church and marry. It takes a woman, man, to take care of her home, her personality, personal hygiene, how to cook, how to wash, and if you want a family, how to take care of family. Marriage comes with a lot of things, bro. So I think before you actually move in, because if you're moving, man, it's more harder for you to, boy, you gotta pack up, leave, and get out and go find a place and all that stuff and whatever, man. So, boy, don't go to the nonsense. The best thing, my opinion, and I did it, is to live alone. Let you come over, you go over, and take it from there. All right? Because don't make, boy, looks are deceitful, boy. Woman pretty, smell good. You could eat up the skin in a minute. But go and live and go and see where some of them live. So,
But
that's my opinion, man. All right?
and I respect
Loving the program as usual, guys. You all have a blessed day.
and I respect your opinion, but my thing is,
Go live with them.
with all them flaws and all them pranks and goals and all them thing, all them red flags and thing, if you ain't deal with them thing before you get married, you don't think it will be a problem still when you get married? And that's what I'm saying. Pick up and wave the red flag before you put on the ring, brethren. Because it ain't gonna end good. You find the red flags after you done get married. It is funny. I'm reading it. When I first got involved in my relationship, I did live with my boyfriend, husband. I'm reading it for 27 years. Now, from a biblical standpoint, it wasn't right. But God don't judge us like man do. And even it may look like we committed sin at that time, not being married, it led to something even more beautiful, and I have no regrets.
Oh,
Remember the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know. So that's what the person actually said in the earlier, as a Christian, they would say, no, I get
Right,
it.
right. Because you're not
I
supposed
get
to
it now,
commit
I get it
adultery,
now, I
right?
get it now, yeah.
Thou shalt not commit adultery, right?
Well, let me just leave that right there, because that could be a whole different...
But now with it, that's what the Paul is say. From a biblical standpoint, it is wrong. But she have no regret. No, she doesn't know why she don't. I guess was the best idea. It was the best choice.
No sampling of the duck before. Boy, anyway, I just to put it out, right? So but he was using a word and he said jaws. Right? People, it is not taboo to say jaws. It is actually the right word to say. Right? It is one of the right words to say. Right? And when they say jaws, they don't mean Jaw. Right? It's actually spelled D-A-R. No, D-R. Him but D-A-R. Lord. I hope my English teacher is listening. D-R-A-W-E-R-S. Right? It's just how people just say it, and it's kind of your mind is just kind of put it in a kind of way. So that's when you hear people here, they say jazz, like take off your jazz. It just sounds kind of, but it's really not taboo. It's actually the right word. Yeah, full time we get past those sort of, yeah, right? Underpants, anything like that. But jazz is actually one of the right words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to put that out. Hey. Hold on, neighbor, chill. We'll do some more. We got let me hear my friend Ace was saying, boy.
Touches a lady, but she must laugh for behave sheself and cold as the table. It's all for that.
Why?
That's for the young girl. Leave that for the young girl.
I don't leave you, man.
You rather brighten out your place.
Yeah.
Don't tell you over about she too old for them things. Where the shop they? Come here. Anyway, you know I go spare you today. Kids are lady do bad this shit because I know you're quicker. Kids are lady give you a reply one time. We'll leave them thing for young girl. Who says who? In what book was that written?
Hey, good morning, Stump IQ. Blessings. To me, it goes both ways for me. It can pass on both ways. I think it depends on the principles that you hold, especially when it comes to marriage. I think moving in with your girlfriend or whatever, before getting married, I think in the end it kind of hold up the process of you being married. If that's your intention at the beginning of the relationship is to get to know one another, love one another, and eventually get married. I think moving and living together holds up that process, because sometimes you move in with that person and you get to see some things about that person that you didn't see before, you didn't envision. And you think to yourself, is this what I want? Is this what I expected? And you might say, boy, I'll wait until, I see these things work out where I can live with the situation or I can't live with the situation and so on. And in that way, it turns out to be good if you move in with somebody without being married. But if you're a Christian and you believe in the Christian principles and you want to follow the Christian principles, then no, I would not advise that because you're breaking all the rules of Christianity. But like I said, if ruling out the Christianity thing, yes, some people make it work. It may take a longer process, but by that time, you know for sure this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, as long as you don't let it go too far, 3 years, 4 years, maybe 5 years the most, living together. And then I think, around that time, you could say, yeah, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, because, they always say, see me and come live with me, are two different things. If you rush into that situation where, you're just quoting within a year, you're seeing a person might show you just one good side of them, but in reality, we know that when you live with somebody, there's that other side that you have to see and make up your mind whether you want to live with her or not. Sometimes without getting married, you won't really see that. Without living with the poor society, you won't really see that. So it's a kind of give and take. But if you put your faith and your trust in the Almighty and you believe in the Christian way of things, most of the time it works out. That even if you do the right thing and get married before you live together, a lot of times it works out once you believe in the Almighty and you follow His teachings, But so to me, it's a give and take kind of thing. It can work both ways. All depends on, the principles that you hold.
All right, my dads. All right, hold your load and clear right there, boys. Is it a good or bad thing? Should couples actually live together before getting married? In your honest opinion, boy, I think people kind of just missing out on the not living together kind of vibes. And somebody said, boy, sometimes when you move in together, you kind of get lackadaisical. It's like everything you want right there, Instead of, that desire. I hope somebody out there listening to me and understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you're right.
When all you live together now, there's always that want and need. And when all you live together now, it's like...
It is one. And this one, as much as I did on the other side, this one, it makes some sense, right?
All right,
somebody says that no for me. I don't think I have to live with someone to see their bad habits. If you are with someone for a period of time, you will definitely just know who they are.
Right.
You will see who just there.
Fair enough. I think that's a good cup of tea right there.
Q, Stumpy.
Bless.
Morning.
Bless.
My opinion, I think in the eyes of God it is wrong.
Fair enough.
But for me, I live with a woman, I get to understand the woman, she get to understand me, and then we can know if we can get married or not. But in the eyes of God, it is wrong. Right? That is my contribution. Thank you.
All right, my dad. I get you loud and clear. I can't believe that I actually missed that. From the first comment that somebody made as a Christian point of view, they said no. I was kind of lost on that. But then I kind of pick it up now, all right? Maybe my mind was just all over the place. All right, let's do a little drum roll for Virgin Ace.
Don't buy DJ Q. That situation, it is a yes and it is a no for me. Yes, it's good because you could get to know the person, feel the person out, know the person's dirty habits, know.
Feel the person out. I tell all about bubbling and them. You get to know and feel the person out. That's what you and Q are doing.
Know the person, feel the person out.
Yeah.
Know the person's dirty habits, know what they like, know what they don't like, and things like that. If you're there for 2 years, that could happen. The bad part is now, you could still live with the person for 2 years. And up to now, you don't see none of the dirty ways. Because they hide them under bush, they hide them. Not until when you're done married, you come out now and you say, if me be only know you been a baby, so we not gonna marry you. But they hide that part. Some people when they're in a relationship, they only bring up what they want you to see. And that's the good part. But with bubbling from start to the end. The only thing with me a 1 cent. Me a 1 cent. The only thing with me is like how they doubt out all the 1 cent now. That's the only thing with me. You could doubt me out. But when you came here, Shabby, I'm going to change. I'm going to change sugar back. So bubbling will always be bubbling. That me have to say. Manners.
Alright. You know, bubbling will do good on TikTok. He has a TikTok kind of voice, right?
This Lasha Dovo, what her name is. I'm trying to understand what she trying to say.
Talk it away.
No, she said, read the thing properly, Kiwa. What am I not doing properly?
Oh, you have to lash over your back.
No, I mean, sometimes you have to bring them. I just bring things across the way I think my listeners, you know.
Right. I get you.
So maybe the way how boys, you not even say how I read it. I mean,
so it wasn't her text.
No, she said the things you used to love about your partner will become annoying. Okay. I read that just like how it is. I mean.
Oh, dying a bad say.
No, it's not a bad say, but I'm just trying to understand. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, nice.
Compa, you know me already, you know. I'm not afraid to say, me married. Been there, done that. Divorce. Before you're married, everything opposite, everything nice. But you see when you hear it or married, this song me have to sing. I see your true colors. But that time the true colors come out. Bubble it, say that.
Can't go around with some bubble inside the mid-morning set, Bridget. Trust me. Oh, man. The man said it right, you know what I mean? You see true colors, man. Hey, big up Kenny, my Bridget in NY. Good morning, Bridget. Much respect, that is. From a biblical and traditional perspective, it's not a good idea. All right, from a new age, today's perspective, it's the way to go. One of the main reasons is that you get to observe each other's habits and adjust the bad ones accordingly before fully committing in the relationship via marriage. I believe that is important. It is important, right? Because people these days have no patience and have very little tolerance for behaviors they consider detrimental to their good way of living. Hence, the reason for so many divorces today is due to people's impatience and intolerance of behavior of their spouse. For that reason, I would say yes, it gives you the opportunity to address issues before marriage.
Wow. It is funny, right?
Gone again.
I'm reading, big up Dexter. I knew my wife for years as a friend before we get married. And the truth is, it was never easy. But we walked through our problems and now we are stronger after 20 years together.
Okay. 20 years together, 20 years of marriage. Yeah, that's one.
Lasha, I don't think you should live together first because you tend not to work as hard on the relationship. I read that before, right?
I think so.
I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah. That came across already.
I should read that song already.
You did, Bridget. I'm just telling you did. Which part of that you don't understand? What about it? You're one of them hard-head kind of child.
I think I did. You know, this is something if I read it.
Somebody said, see in this world, it's okay to live together, but under Islamic law, it is forbidden. Really? All right. Big up persons who are in tuned to the Islamic law. So in Islam, it is forbidden, to live together before marriage.
I don't know about them Islamic laws and all.
You know, to be honest, it's something I really like to know about.
I know. We know something like this is somewhere across the world. A man can get 2 wives and all these things. I don't know.
So Islam is like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't try to.
Hey, my brother, tell us what is right, or tell us what is not forbidden under Islamic law. Because I don't really know it like to heart, but I know they have some practices that are really nice. Anyway, we'll leave that right there. Somebody else, I personally think it's a good move as you get to see all the dirty and good habits, and it can help you make your mind about getting married. Make up your mind. All right, next thing you get married, moving together, and all the bad habits start rolling out, then comes the frustration and problems. All right, I pick up a friend Nell. She said the status wasn't on the WhatsApp. My bad on that. You know something?
Yeah, because
sometimes when you load it up and you just have to press the thing, then did load up. I just didn't get to press that.
You press it now?
I did. Alright. She said she loved the chainsaw lady, roast duck and go simple. Come on, no strings attached. Alright, bless up, bro. Father Jex, yeah. So I could know her lifestyle if it's good. Alright, big up yourself. Somebody else said definitely yes. I'm living through hell right now. Wow.
Somebody said good thing. Oh, you reading, sir?
Yeah. So that's always a good thing?
No, I was continuing.
All right, so I'll finish. Definitely yes. I am living through hell right now. Divorcing after 4 years, but it should not have gone 4 months, especially across different cultures. Wow.
Yes. Somebody way it's a good thing. You get to know if you can spend your life with that person. With the person makes or breaks the relationship.
Living together.
Yeah.
All right. I like that one there. Hey, big up my bag of peeps, boy. Living together gives you a chance to get to know the other person. So I think you should test the water before getting married. All right. Somebody else. I'm speaking from experience, and I do welcome these. Here. Okay, I was with a lady who used to be back and forth. I would have slept at her apartment. She would have been spending time at my house also. All right. The day we decided to move in together and avoid other expenses and settle down talking about marriage and family was a big mistake. From the woman moving by me, I got disrespected left, right, and center in front of my friends, and most of all, in front of my mom. Jed, it better you move in first and see how some people flexing when you're living together rather than back and forth thing. Alright? Experience is the best teacher, they say, not true? Yeah. Somebody else, yes, I think so. It is better you will get to know each other more. Alright, Father bling you with some smile emojis. He didn't really confirm if he's a married man or not. I can't remember him saying that though, to be honest. I can't remember. Alright, but bling a gal. Is anybody here? Most of the blings I know, they are glad. Good morning, guys. I think it's a good thing to live together. You get to know each other better, and also you know what each other like and do not like. I lived with my wife for 24 years before we got married, like a year ago, and so far things are going good. So I think you should live together. Wow. All right, my virgin. 24 years. Wow. Okay. Hey, good morning. Somebody else. I will say no to living together before, because when you live together, they get too comfortable and marriage doesn't become a topic anymore. It's like we're living together, no need to get married. All right. And I did raise that point. Sometimes you could get a little bit lackadaisical. Yeah. All right. Good ones. Hit us up and let us know, man. We inside still. Yes. Somebody said live with so you can fix what needs to be fixed before you get married. Q, you are right. See me and come live with me is two different things old people say.
You find any problems before you go into that?
Some problems just can't find so early, you know, but,
good morning, guys. Good program as usual.
I get you.
As for me, me and my wife got married without living, we were never living together. We got straight married. I knew this girl from since school and we were ever friends. And then we got married and then we moved in together. And as I say, it was not easy, despite I think I knew her because I knew this girl for over 10, 15 years. But there are still some things that you will never know until you live together. And these things you have to work through. And it made our relationship stronger, and now we are like 20 years together, and we are better for it. So to each his own, but for me, I don't think so, because sometimes you start to see, as Chris said, you start to see red flags, and these red flags scare you. But sometimes the woman are doing these things because she's not secure in the relationship. She don't feel comfortable in the relationship because she's not married, because she always believes that you can get up and leave her at any time. So she reacts differently. But you see, when she's married and she know that house is hers and this home is hers, it's like she do different things also. So to each his own.
All right, my brother, I hear loud and clear. All right, give thanks to that, man. He said to each their own, it's a give and take. I'll do this one. All right, big up Lasha. Speaking from experience, it's a no-no. The things that were once attractive, so she's saying no, right? It's not a good thing to live together before getting married. All right, the things that you were once attractive, about your partner will suddenly become a nuisance. All right, they'll go from happily ever after to wrong turn in a snap. The relationship gets stale, seeing the same individual constantly. There's no spark or spontaneity. I hope I get that word right. Hold on, let me get my baby to come in there and help me out there.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. All right. Thank you very much, baby.
Spontaneity.
Come on, no, man. Right there, Lonnie. All right. There's no spark or spontaneity before actually getting married. All right. Happiness is like canned food. There must be an expiry date.
True.
Wow.
That's what we do really count. I know you have the
me baby. Don't let me baby, you know, man. I just
I didn't get the
I just
okay.
you all right now, bro.
The last I don't feel away. Sometimes we just have to go with the
That's my baby, bro. Stop chipping this now that. Put some respect for the girl.
Last time big up yourself, darling. Big up yourself.
Spontaneity.
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 She don't character anything.
Just take a while. Thank you, baby.
It is. I think yes. Sometimes living together works out better than the marriage.
Let's see. Alright, somebody said, I'm a firm believer in two people should live together for a minimum of 2 years before getting married. It gives each other an insight into each other's habits, good and bad, and let you know if that's someone you see yourself with for the rest of your life. Well said. Alright, somebody else say, King's blessings. I think it's a good idea. You would get to know each other better. I'm living with my boyfriend for a few months now. Before that, we used to visit by me, I by him. But it ended up living together now. Alright, we just have a little ups and downs, but I think it's a good idea. We help each other with our flaws. Alright, but my boyfriend does tell me he not married. Okay. Somebody else. When I met my wife, it started by visiting for hours, then a day, then a weekend, till finally we moved in together. Yeah, I know how that goes. It wasn't easy because of our Christian family background. People knew. All right, hold on, let me go there again. People who knew her would go and report to her pastor at the church because she was a member of the church executive. You see how it is?
Right.
You see them kind of people.
And before you pass
you see them kind of people.
We have a brethren was in a situation like that. I'm going to tell you about it after.
You see them kind of thing.
Yeah, I know of a brethren who was in and he had also just break off.
For real?
Yeah, because
people keep going
the girl, the female in the situation, she was in love with him. Going about, he wasn't ready to get married, but people went back and tell the church, and then they end up on basically give a decision. It's either you're there or you're here.
Seriously?
So if you want to be there, you got to bring him, and he had to get married to you. He had to marry you. So, but the brethren now in the situation, he wasn't ready.
I get you.
He was, as a matter of fact, well, I ain't going to say that part, but he wasn't ready. You understand? So, he just tells she's up to her and she eventually leave him. And I honestly think that break down that girl differently. The guy saw her up the other day, but she's just not the same. In terms of appearance. Yeah, it's that kind of situation.
Why people stay so well? Anyway, I'll finish this one. Very interesting though. It started by visiting for hours, then a day, then a weekend, till finally we move into with her. It wasn't easy because of the Christian family background. People who knew her would go and report to the pastor at the church because she was a member of the church executive. Boy, keep from people. After 4 years of all the drama, we ended up getting married, and it's over 11 years now. We're living together. It all depends on how the individuals know what they want in life.
Alright, here's one. They got Kels. Kels said, I just reached, boy. She went down and said, they say, see me and come live with me is two totally different things. Yeah, we get that.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to see in order to see a person true color, you have to be closer to them. Plus, being fake is really hard to maintain. I had my fair share. She said she had her share, and today I don't see myself living with or even getting married. Straight.
OMG. Alright.
Kels, I gotta ask you business. Were you married?
To each their own. I don't think so. I think she just had the experience.
Yeah, I believe it's somebody.
Somebody said it is good to get to know each other better but then again, as soon as some women turn wife, the attitude changes. Alright, forgive me, they had a little burp in session. Alright, but yeah, a virgin say, boy, it's good to know each other better. But then again, as soon as some woman get a ring, Boy,
Hear this one. This one interesting.
Rings.
I read it. I had an uncle. I read it, eh? I had an uncle who was living together, I guess, with his wife, with his woman or whatever. But I read it like this. I had an uncle who was living together for over 40 years.
40 years, isn't
it? Yeah. And when I ask him why he not getting married, he will say, I can't take this woman. Wow. Yeah? And now he is dead. So tell me, how long you should wait? I'm missing some information.
No time span on it. There's no time span on it because I
tried to read and edit it, but I tried to fit in some words.
I think I read a comment a while ago and somebody said a minimum of 2 years. I really don't think there's a time span on it, but
for what?
Like you should live together a minimum of 2 years first before.
Well, married ain't got no time span. Whenever that time is right, it is right.
Right.
Yes, Stampai, good morning to you and Q. Yes, I think a couple should live together before they get married because I think, like, seeing me and living with me is two different things. And I think like now, you give yourself a better chance to get to know your partner. You could end up seeing all the flaws in them. You could actually make a decision if you should marry that person or not. So I think it's a good thing, yes. A Stampai, obviously, she was going to say, yeah, when you're more mature, because she said she get hurt when she was young, you know. The boy couldn't roast the dog talking about Karen, so she had to run off. Because Karen is alright, it wasn't your fault. You couldn't handle the thing.
But you know, some people that say,
how much you give?
That leave it.
Imagine.
You know, some people say, do everything young, get kids young, get married young. I don't believe in that though. I think you should get kids when you think you're in a position to get kids.
Do everything young except
hold on. No. You know why? You know. Let me ask that question. I go ask.
Send it birthday greetings to Edward. Big up Edward at Triba. We're saying Edward, big up yourself, Edward. Celebrating his birthday today, right? Eddie boy, big up yourself. And the entire staff down at Triba. Tabby, big up yourself. Alright, good morning, guys. See me and come live with me is two different things. So it only takes like a couple of years together, living together to know if and when to talk marriage. So moving, so moving in together, you miss an N on that. Moving in together should be a good thing to see or not see any red flags in the relationship and make that decision. But biblically, it is wrong. Alright. I don't know what's that, boy. I don't even want to play that, boy. Something in St. Lucia, something. Alright, I'm done with that. Sorry.
I can protest or something.
Boy, whatever that is. Somebody said, for me as a woman, yes, I want to know more about you. I don't want to regret my marriage. Let me see the bad part first.
Bring out the red flag first,
so I could clean it up. Yeah. All right. Somebody said, yes, my friend. Tell me. Your friend tell you what?
Move on.
Okay. All right. One more. Good topic. Somebody said, well, it depends on the depth of their history. All right. Okay. Well, when you start out them kind of with it, better expound on it in a little bit. Because of well, I guess it has all types of intimacy of how relationships form to get married. I think they should live together before they're married. One, it will help you test and see whether you can create and sustain the intimacy before you get married. Two, it can also strengthen the bond and make you getting more confident before getting married. And I always say that no one can ever know a person full 100. It doesn't matter how long you guys live or dated for.
True.
That's a good point. It's just the harsh reality of living. However, living together, you can at least get a little insight of what you're getting into or marrying into. All right, I get you. And I agree with that.
Yeah. I have a comment I want to read back, but when you finish.
All right.
I just think I want to touch a little bit different.
Yeah, personal preference, because you can hurt the relationship either way. For example, if you live together and issues come up, you might not be willing to work through them because you are not married. I made that point earlier.
You made that point, yeah.
And because of what you might have just lost a great partner, it is more important to really date each other and seek therapy before you get married.
But that have anything with living together?
I ain't too big. Yeah.
I want to read about this. A big up Cam. This one kind of have me over here. Yo, what we come with this? Make some sense. As much as I done for living together before, Take the car.
Alright, I'm a sucker.
As much as I am down for that, this comment kind of hit a bit different. She went on to say, it's a no for me. I don't think I have to live with someone to see their bad habits. If you are with someone for a period of time, whether living together or not, you will see just who they are.
Bad.
Boy.
Bad.
That real deep though.
Hola. Your life inside, what's good?
Company and dejection.
We're going Rasta, man.
Respect. But you know, they plan some serious topic get there.
Yeah, real serious, real deep too.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes depends on the person's mind, you know.
Mm. Whose mind?
You might be willing to live good with the person, and the person might not to your level.
True.
Either, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole heap of things you have to really trials and tribulation.
Right.
But you know, once the Empress really cares about you, I do think it's the best to be together.
Okay.
Because you're gonna know more. If you and she to spend time together, live together, you're gonna know more than if you and she not live together. Because you know, you got things she might can hide from you if you and she not there together.
She goes,
but when you and she live together now, you will see everything that you feel like you want to see in that woman that you really care about.
Okay.
So I do think togetherness is the foundation, you know?
Togetherness, you say?
Yeah.
Alright,
togetherness is the foundation.
And I feel upon that one. Alright?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
respect
that.
Because, you know, some women want married and some don't. And you really have to know exactly, you know, the partner that you have. That willing to live a good life. You know what I'm saying? The life that you want to live to. You know what I'm saying? So both the partner have to be, you know, positive, ready for that relationship.
That's
so the relationship could last for a long time, eh?
Sure. All right, Father. Blessings.
Yeah,
me
man, respect.
All the time.
Somebody before you jump on, he mentioned something and he pulls out a question, right? How do you deal with somebody who how can you deal with a relationship where we're set up like this way? This one wanna get married, but this one doesn't ready. How what is there how can each other meet? Can you have to meet y'all have to meet halfway?
I think we actually did a little topic that was close to that.
I was trying to
it was just structured in a different way. But what came out of it is just an ultimatum.
What ultimatum?
A period of time. You just live your
but you know, see, there is no period of time.
No, but that's on the topic itself. That is what came out of it. Persons were just saying, yo, it's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? I was going to give you some time to get yourself together.
And if I doesn't get myself together by that time,
it.
I think that was the topic. Would you rather lose a true love? The love of your life,
because they didn't want to get married. I think that's where the you're promoting weakness came out from to him.
Is that? I think it's ready. But we have so much coming over.
We have the class.
Wait, let me give you come follow up. And she say, "Q, healthy relationships takes a lot of work. My parents were married for 54 years.
Wow.
Lived together before marriage, but it was a lot of work."
Cam, she want to get married?
No, she was the one who say you don't really have to live together when you go see somebody dirty habits.
Right.
If it deal with them for a period of time.
Don't say I was. We're going to jump out. Right? We have to cross over people.
Yeah,
boy.
We have to cross over.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Time on the go.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a crossover.
I have one I go shape. Well, I don't cut the leg.
After. Afterwards. Don't worry yourself. Keep it locked inside, boy. The Mid-Morning Kings.
The Mid-Morning Kings are